Hey, what's up guys, CKid here, and I recently did a video where I talked about all of the new features of Google Assistant that will be coming on smartphones as well as your Google Smart Home speakers. Now, in that video guys, I talked about one of the newest features coming to your Google Assistant, and one being the 6 new voices, including the voice of the very talented musician, John Legend. That is also coming later this year. So I posed the question out there on my Twitter as well as my Instagram and my Facebook on what other celebrities would you all like to see added to your personal Google Assistant as a voice. Now, in my previous video, I personally mentioned that Samuel L would be the one that I would like to have as my assistant. But after getting some of you all responses, I started thinking, what would my top 3 voices for Google Assistant be? And after some long thinking, I just thought about 3 was just too hard for me to decide. So I went ahead and expanded that out to my top 5 Google Assistant voice celebrities that I would love to see and use as my Google Home as well as my Google Home Minis, whether real or fictional people. So without further ado guys, here is my top 5 voices for Google Assistant. Let's go. Hey, what's going on? This CKid, and I'm back with more hotness like a 3rd degree. Burn, you learn the words embedded memory. I'm giving inside tech, it's like a secrecy. Now this is where I was, and this is where I will be. By showing love and likes in the comments is basic chemistry. It ain't just a thought, this is what I foresee. Now hit that subscribe button right now and make reality. Let's go. Alright guys, so getting right into this list, starting with number 5. Now, number 5, I'm going to have to go with Joseph Marcell, who played Jeffrey on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Now, I think that experience would sound a little something like this. Hey Jeffrey, are you similar to Alexa and Siri?
Why, do I look like a moron?
Hey Jeffrey, can you turn on my living room lights?
Certainly, sir.
Hey Jeffrey, does Hardee's sound like a good place for dinner tonight?
If you mean something fast and cheap, yes.
All right, and number 4, I'm going to have to go with Cardi B. Now, I think her voice and personality, as well as a character being added to Google Assistant, is a perfect match and would sound a little something like this. Hey, Cardi, what's the weather like outside?
-6 outside, and still came out, and I still ain't wear a coat. Hypothermia.
Hey, Cardi, are you better than Alexa and Siri? As you guys know, I mentioned fictional characters as well, so my number 3 is going to have to go to Kratos, and I mean the new God of War Kratos and not the old one. Although I did enjoy the older character, but this new one I think would just make a super dope voice, and I think that would go something like this. Hey Kratos, do you think the Cavs will make it to the finals this year?
What do you think?
I don't know. These last 2 games, they might. Who knows? Hey Kratos, tell me about yourself.
I killed my father.
Whoa. Hey Kratos.
Boy!
Alright Kratos, watch your tone and your delivery.
Boy?
Still don't like the boy, but the tone is much better. Now, turn on the kitchen lights and then turn on the TV.
No.
Alright, well let me switch to another assistant since it seems like you have an attitude today. Alright, so picking out my number 2 was actually a tough choice, but I figured with the new Pretty Please feature that was recently announced at the Google I/O conference, I was thinking this one would be more for kids, so I'm rolling with Eddie Murphy, but as Donkey from Shrek. Now, let's hear exactly what that would actually sound like. Hey Donkey, I think the Echo Dots might be getting smarter. What do you think?
Man, that ain't nothing but a bunch of little dots.
Alright. Hey Donkey, sing me a song.
'Cause I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. My problems have all gone. There's no one to
Hey Donkey, stop.
me.
All right, and last but not least, my number 1, I'm still sticking with my Samuel L. I mean, do I really need a reason as to why I picked him as my number 1? But since we went ahead and did this for the other ones, let's go ahead and hear what that may actually sound like. Hey Sam, what's today's date and what's the weather gonna be like for tomorrow?
Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you. Say what one more time.
Well guys, there you all have it, my top 5 voices that I would like to see added to Google Assistant on the Google Home as well as the Google Home Mini as my assistant. Now go ahead and drop me a comment below. Who would be in your top 5 list? Go ahead and let me know. I'll be interested in checking those out. Now, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys hit that like button, as well as don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and make sure you also hit that notification bell so you won't miss out on any upcoming videos. And speaking of videos, I'm currently running a giveaway on my previous video that I did that I will have displayed at the end of this video as well as in the description below. So guys, make sure you guys check that out so you don't miss out on entering that. Thanks again for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.